Alright guys, welcome back to Farmer Simulator 25 playthrough. Um, let's see, we just bought this new field last episode and this is our first harvest on it. Let's see, and we've been having some issues with our trailer being too tall for the harvester. There we go. We can make it work. You just have to kind of force it over the side. But yeah, so we've got this field that's sorghum. We're going to be collecting all that for feeding the chickens. And yeah, it's our first real good purchase. We did take a small loan, or added to the loan, which we'll be using our next silage to pay down. So let's see. Looked like a little bit was missed over here. Yeah, so let's see. And yeah, it looks like we can't get the swath off of the sorghum. I'm not sure what the difference is between the wheat and the sorghum, like how much is gonna yield maybe. Looks like there's some crop damage, or some kind of hail damage maybe. Let's see. So let's get back on our track. Oop. Let's see, let's lower it, turn it on. That might help. Okay, so yeah, we'll hop into a little time lapse here. Finish out this field. And we'll go from there, see how much this field actually yields for us. Okay, so it looks like we've got this field wrapped up. Perfect timing. Let's see. Let's lift it. Oop, let's turn it off. Okay. So we'll see what we actually got for out of this field. Because all of it's in this trailer. And then I'm hoping it's going to be close to a year worth of food for the chickens. Oh, is it going to reach? Nice. Okay. And that, yeah, that trailer's getting pretty close to being full, so. In fact, I don't see any reason to drive this thing home right now. I'll just park it there for now. Let's go ahead and deliver the chickens their feast. Oh yeah, this little tractor's kind of struggling, even with the weight of all this. So this should put us into a better position to make some money too, because the tractor I'd like to get is called the let's see, it's called the Fast Track. Let's see, I'm not sure if it's a large or a medium. I think it's in the mediums. Oh, maybe not. Oh, that, you know what, that might be in the other. That might be in 22, huh? It would go like 45 miles an hour. These are all 31, 37. Wow, so it looks like 37 miles an hour is the fastest. Okay, well, we'll try to get one of those. Okay, so I want to make sure that we get our fields ready for harvesting before we try to go to November to sell eggs. Okay, so let's see. We are going to... Okay, so let's see. This guy's done. We're done with this windrower for a while. In fact, I think the next time we do mowing and everything, we'll go ahead and make hay with that. Let's go ahead and park this guy. Let's see, and we are going to need to till that other field. I think we're going to do lime and all that stuff. Lime and roll it. And so that'll have to be done pretty quick because I think our window to plant is only 2 months. So let's take this guy over to the field 7. And then I remember when we do bale these straw, we're actually going to do smaller bales. So here, let's go ahead and put a worker on that. I guess we'll go ahead and drive this home because it's going to be a whole year before we use it again. But yeah, so we'll let this guy till this field. Then we'll seed it and roll it and fertilize it. But definitely feels good to get our first piece of property. Man, that's some funky lines there. And let's see. Basically, once the silage is fermented, that's going to boost us with money. Let's see. Eggs are okay. Okay, so what I want to do is... I think this field would probably just get turned into grass now that we have that other field. And then eventually this middle field, I would like that to be another cow pasture. So, but let's see, we gotta go to bale size. 125. Okay, then lower it, turn it on. And there we go, some straw. So now these should be a lot better for the total mixed rations for the cows. Because yeah, there's basically $100,000 a year, and just about in each cow field. So, but it seems like 2 years. That's right. Yeah, it's actually more like 2 years before the cows are ready. So, between 2 fields, maybe $50,000 a year. And this is like the least valuable stuff. If it wasn't for mixing it into the cow food, I wouldn't even bother collecting this stuff. Alright, well this has definitely been a fun playthrough so far. What I was thinking is, I'm not sure how far I'll take this one, but each time that I complete one and start something else, I'm going to definitely add more challenges to it. And then just kind of go from there. This whole series is pretty much just to be something you can kick back, put it in the background, listen to, relax, you know. Okay, yeah, we're getting quite a bit of these because it seems like for that trailer that we're making the food is um, it seems like it's one of these small bales and two silage and two hay. That should be a good mix. In fact, I think I'm going to try that out as soon as we're done with this, which is this field's almost done. And then let's see, that guy's plowing. Let's see, that other field is just sitting there. Okay, that's just grass anyways. Oh, we better turn it back on. But yeah, I think just for convenience, if we end up leaving this field grass, that means all this whole section would just be grass stuff. And then that other field, number 7, that's a field that will do rolling and everything. Alright, well, I think that's it. Let's see, did I miss any? Probably not enough to finish a bale. No, no, not even close. Okay, well, that's gonna be plenty, honestly, so I don't think we can force it to unload, huh? Yeah, it'll just stay in there, whatever. Okay, so we can't skip ahead too much until that other field is completely ready. But if we don't go forward, let's see. Okay, so that's how much he's gotten completed. Oh yeah, so let's see, it needs lime. I don't know if we're worrying about mulch. Or no, let's see. So it needs lime for sure. Okay, and then to do wheat, we have 2 months. So I think we could go to September, and then we have to prep that field completely. But if we do that, I believe that'll give this silage time to ferment so we can sell that. Okay. Okay, so let's... You know what? Let's just stage them right here. And we can just stack them a little more, but okay. We'll wait for the others to spawn. Oh, come on. Let's get out of the trees. Okay. Let's double check, but I'm sure these bales are silage. Silage, okay. Let's run these off and sell them. Because we basically just need to get this knocked out, and we can put full focus on that field. I'll just let that AI worker keep going. Alright, so let's get these offloaded. Keep hearing them pigs. There he is. All right. There we go, some cash. And we'll have to see, because I don't think that... I'm not sure if the stuff in the field is going to be silage already. I guess it should be. Because basically that's what will... Let's see, we'll take another full trailer load. And then, let's see. I think what we'll do is... Let's see, that was 48,000 from the silage. We said those... We're going to take 2 trailers of silage and use that to pay down the loan. And then that way we're pretty much paid off that loan that we took for the property. So we'll get that picked up, then we will... So we'll sell that, pay the loan down, and then we'll see how far the guy is on the field. Yeah, let's see. I'll double check here, but I'm pretty sure these are going to be silage. Bale, grass. Okay. So those ones aren't done, apparently. That's all right. We can let it go another month. I would like to get this trailer, though, to pick up the... What's it called? The straw bales that we just made. Okay, let's see. We'll probably maybe just cut to the end of this field. Okay, that's all she'll hold. And what? There's 3. So, the nice thing is, with these grass fields, when we start getting a bunch of other stuff to do, these fields can just basically stay there until we need to mow. But for right now, the silage is really good money. But yeah, I think this whole trailer still at this point is grass. Grass fermenting. Grass silage. Huh. Well, that's weird. Not all of them are. Oh man, because if I know if we take them in and they're grass, it's only worth like 14,000 instead of 48. So I think what we'll do is we'll just to be sure, we'll wait till we go to next month. And then, okay, so this guy's still got a ways to go. I do want to check our animals. I know they're... Okay, chickens are good. 15 months. Okay, I would like to do this. Let's test out these smaller bales of straw. And I'm going to see if one small bale and 2 of the other bales are going to be good. Because we have those bigger bales over here, and those were throwing off the mix. Oh. Okay. Okay, let's get one more of each. Okay, wow, it looks like we're staying really even too with the amount. Since we're not really wasting hay now. because let's see. So 9 months, 15 months. That is the small pasture. So that means these guys need to start getting some good food. They're getting close to being ready. In fact, let's turn on the mixer. And not leaving myself a lot of room here, am I? Oh, this might be bad. This might be real bad. Okay. Okay, so hopefully they will actually eat out of that. And then, here, let's move it. Let's give them full water. Oh, shoot, that thing is full. So apparently they weren't drinking out of it. Maybe it has to be attached to a tractor or something. Okay, so now this guy's... Yeah. Okay, that field's gonna take him a minute. Well, cool. That seemed like a perfect mix for the TMR. Let's see. Let's double check our room for eggs. I think we're good. They got plenty of food. The small pasture, they're too young. They're gonna be fine. That guy's full of food and water, so... And just to be sure, let's see. Okay, we can harvest wheat or plant wheat in October, so... All right, well, I think we're gonna actually have to call it here. Let's go ahead and skip over the day. And then next episode, we'll finish prepping that field. And let's see. Oh, and we'll go sell that silage, collect the other 3 bales that are in that field, and we should be looking pretty good. So, all right, guys. Well, thanks for watching. I appreciate you. And be sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you soon.